Today we'll fix the animations of the ship because those are instant, so we want a smooth transition. And I will explain the code after that of the ship. And then we have to create so in the tunnels, sometimes we want to have some doors there that you can open. So we'll try to do that. And I guess that will be it for today because we don't have much time. And sorry, it takes a while to load the project. I don't know if we have assets for doors. We have to check that first. And also we should, but I'll do that in my own time. We should add some light in the tunnels. Because I know things are visible because it is not completely closed, but it will be completely closed from the global light, and so we have to add some sort of lighting inside those tunnels. Okay. So you see here we do not have any transitions here in the like that. So now if I open the player script, it should open all the scripts, including the ship script. So I will explain it, and I will also explain where we need to change stuff so that we have smooth animations. And yeah, I believe you're asking me about what does random range does and what the random checkpoints are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me show you the scene because yeah. So basically, those checkpoints are just places where the ship can walk to. Okay. So you see, I have this object here, ship checkpoints, and as children of that object, we have the individual checkpoints. You see. So these are just position in space where we wanted the ship to move to. So these are empty objects with just the transform. So basically, a ship will go to a random checkpoint. That's the idea. But I place this under so as children of this object, so that I don't have to make an array. I just use this object, and then we know the length. So this is child. We can use child count to get the length, and then we can use a get child method to get the individual children. Okay. So let's look at the script. So the idea is before we do anything, the ship will have three behaviors, right? We will have the idle, being idle mode, so it does not move, just plays the idle animation. The walk mode, where just walks to a checkpoint, and then the eat mode, so it's grass. And I'll go through each one, but first let's see this. We have a float for move speed, which actually now I realize we don't use this move speed at the moment, but it might be useful later in case we want to modify the walking speed. I'll just comment this. So I have the transform component of that parent object. So this one, the ship checkpoints, that has all the checkpoints. And so I have that, and then the animator, because we want to enable animations. In the start, we get the animator, and then we start the idle coroutine, so it starts in idle mode. So let's look at the idle coroutine. So we enable the animation here without transitions. We just play it, so it will go from one animation to another instant, basically, without any transition. And so we want this to last a certain amount of time, but we don't want the ship to all move at the same time. So we randomize it a little bit. So I create a minimum time and a maximum time. Okay, so minimum 2 seconds, maximum 4 seconds, and then we select a random value between those here. So we create a float, and random range, this one just creates a random number between a minimum and a maximum that we created. And then in here, we just wait that amount of time. And the animation will play because we enable it. And then in here, we want a 50-50 chance to either go to the walking mode or the eat mode. So obviously this will either be 0 or 1. So it's 50-50 because you see here we have a float, but here we have an integer. So this will be either 0 or 1. So this also, you can use this to create an integer or a real number, a float. So this is 50-50, and then if it's 0, we enable the walking coroutine, and if it's 1, we enable the eating coroutine. So it's basically 50-50 chance. And then the walking coroutine. So we have to decide where the ship is going. So what's the target checkpoint? And for that, we create a random one, an index. Okay, a random index. So I call it random checkpoint. It's an integer, and it's a value between 0 and the length of that holder, that parent object. So basically from 0 to how many checkpoints there are, basically. That's what this means. And then after you have that, let's see. Yes, you see, we get the position because this is, yes, we get the positioning world space. We don't want the whole transform. We want just the position. And the position is a vector 3. So X, Y, and Z. And in here, this means the holder. And then the children at that random checkpoint, at that random index that we created. And then we select just the position from that. And here we make the Y of this the same as the ship. Okay. And then because otherwise it will go towards the ground, it will go into the ground. So it has to fit. It has to have the same Y as the ship. So we actually make the target position the same as the ship, not the other way around. Not the ship gets the target, so the target gets the ship Y. And then we use a function here. It's called lookat. So this will rotate the ship to look towards that target position. And since this script is on the ship, we just say transform. So the transform of this ship, and then use that function. And then we have to calculate how long that is. So what's the distance between the ship and the target? So we subtract the position of the ship from the target, but you can also, in here, you can also use the other way around. So you can first put the transform of the ship and then the target position. It doesn't matter because the direction of this vector 3 doesn't matter. We just want the length, which is magnitude here. And after that, we have to create the beginning position because we'll move it with vector 3 lerp. So the starting position is the position of the ship, you see, and the ending position is the target position. And then we enable the walking animation here, and then we move it in space, the ship towards the target checkpoint. So we used this before. This for here counts time from 0 to 1. But we wanted this to regardless of the distance, we want the ship to move at the same speed. So when we count the time here, when this T gets the time difference between frames, we divide by that distance so that it's the same speed every time. And in here, obviously, we use this the transform. This is the position of the ship, and it will go from beginning to the end in that amount of time. Okay, and then we start after the walking is finished, we start the eating coroutine. So you see, it starts with idle. It goes either into walk or eat. If it goes to walk, it does all this stuff, and then it goes to eat. And let's look at the eat coroutine. We play the animation. We enable it. And then we want this to last, this mode here. So, we want this to last between 4 and 7 seconds. We do the same as in the idle. We create a random value between those two. We wait that amount of time, and then we have a 50-50 chance to go to either idle or walking again. So that's the logic. If you have questions, let me know.
Wait. Like, oh, can you show me the part where you set the variable for random checkpoint?
Oh yes. So in here in the walking coroutine. So this is just, this will represent the position, the child position in that parent. So we just create a random index here, basically, from 0 to how many checkpoints there are. I know it looks confusing, but this here basically is the number of children that that checkpoint has. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. Like, can you explain me more about the purpose of zero in the range? I think I get what dot child count means.
Oh,
Like you group.
zero because in C sharp arrays start from 0, not 1.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, so you basically you choose a random checkpoint, right? Out of
Yes.
all the
Yes.
check.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I think I get it now.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's fix the animations now. So instead of doing this, we'll just create some conditions that, and um, then it will transition smoothly between animation, not instantly. So we need a bool here. We'll call it is let's walking because it's what it is actually, and is eating. And now let's see. Yes. So from this to this. Let's wait. Actually, let me see. Let me see that 1 second because wait, I have a issue here with my mouse. Let's see that eating coroutine actually because I want to see. Yeah, it can go either to idle or walking. So let's see. So we can go from it. Okay, that's good. And then walking. That's okay. Walking goes to eating. Okay. So I'm having some issues with my mouse. Okay, so eating goes either to walking or idle, and idle goes to walking. All right. Seems to be okay. Let's see. So yes, eating goes to either idle or walking. That's good. Walking only goes to eating. Wait, sorry, difficulties, technical difficulties. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm having issues with my mouse. 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's see if it works now. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I'm having sorry, I'm having some difficulties with my mouse. I don't know. Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. 1 second, let me see. Maybe it's okay. Let's see that script again. So walking goes just to eating. So we just make a transition like that. And then let's see the idle. Idle goes to walking or eating. So walking and eating seems to be all right. Now we just have to create those conditions. So let's see. First of all, we want some exit time, so that's good here. So this will be will make a smoother transition. That's what the exit time is. So from eating to idle, we want is eating to be false, and is walking to be also false. From idle to eating, is eating is true. That's enough. Let's see. From idle to walking, we want is walking to be true. All right. And then here from eating to walking, we want eating to be false and walking to be true. And then here from walking to eating, just say eating like that. And let's replace those. So I'll just comment this here. So for title, we say animate, yes, set bool because it's a bool, a parameter. And the name is walking. We'll make it true, like that. Okay. Oh, sorry, false. Not true. False. Let's see. And in here, we make it true. So animator play. Oh, sorry, second. Make it true. All right. And then we go to the coroutine. And here we say that we eating false, like that. And here at the end, we want to disable animation. So disable within the animation. Sorry, this is true. So it starts with true, and then we disable it at the end. And I guess this should work. Let's see. Actually, this should work. I'll go back to our editor, scene, and time to test, I guess. Oh. Wait, there's a bug here. Let's see what exactly happens here. Let's click on that. All right. Oh, I see. I made a mistake here. Sorry, I called that something that is not. It's with capital I. Sorry. So let me create that again. Right. Sorry, I called that incorrectly. The name was incorrect. Right, that seems to be in order. Okay, that seems to be in order now. Try again. All right. Yeah, so there seems to be an issue with animation going from eating to walking here. Right. I'm not sure what the issue is. All right. I'm not sure how this works, but let's see. Hmm. Oh, maybe like that will make it better. So we want the transition to be a little bit faster. But actually, why don't we just, let me see that again. So why don't we just leave it how it was actually? Okay. How do I make it? Okay. I'd like to know how this, how long does this last actually? I believe that was the standard. Let's see. So we can either lower the length of that, or we can just make it wait some time before starting to move. Okay. So after eating, um, yes, let's just wait some time. Um, for idle, it shouldn't be an issue, but for walking here, let's just wait some time before. We'll just say we don't need wait second, and then we'll have to specify. But let's make a variable for that. So public float. Public return. All right, and we'll use that in here. And we'll have to experiment a little bit because in the animator it is unclear how long that transition is. It says some percentages, which I don't know what those mean. So instead, we'll just experiment with this. Select all the sheet. And let's say 1 second and see if that works. Because we don't really care about idle animation because it is not moving. That can last however, we don't care. Oh. Again. we don't have a problem with idle. Let's try to catch it when it goes to walking. Oh, all right. So I think this should be a little bit longer actually. 2 seconds. Let's check if we wrote that correctly. So if you go to the walking first, before that we wait some seconds. So the code should be correct. Obviously the transition is mutter, but it starts walking before playing the walking animation. That's what we're trying to fix now. Seems better, but I'm not sure. I'm wondering what's happening here.
Why is it eating grass while walking?
Yes, that's what we're trying to fix here. So the reason is the transition happens too slowly. So we have to wait some time before we go into the other mode. Hard to tell actually. Okay, let me see what happens if, just out of curiosity, let's just comment this here and see if we go here in the animator and what happens if I close the exit time. Just curious. So let's just well, I think that stops completely the I'd like to know how long this is actually. So we have a problem from eating to walking. So this one. How do we know how long this is? So this transition here. Oh, we can actually see it. Oh, well, that should be actually much smaller, I believe. So I don't know why is this so slow. Okay, let's just stop the exit time out of curiosity. See what that does. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. So we have to stop exit time to all of this. All right. So this should work now. So basically that just if you click that, it will wait a while before transitioning. Yeah, now it's working. All right. So now that animation is smoother and it's instantly. So that looks good to me. Yep, that looks nice. But we also should consider maybe next time. You see this when this ship go to a checkpoint, they rotate towards it instantly because we use this here. Where is it? See here. Look at, so this basically will rotate the ship towards the checkpoint instantly. We might want to do it over time, a little bit over time, like in a sequence, something fast, but not instantly. So I will look into that, and we'll do that next time. Sorry, it took longer than expected, but we fixed everything we needed to fix, and I think we this lasted almost 40 minutes, so I think our time is done for today. If you have questions or anything you have to.
Oh, so what about the sheep walking into each other when they go to the same checkpoint?
Oh, yes, of course. That could be an issue. We should actually take that in consideration. Um, yeah, we actually should think about that. Yes, we can fix that actually if we have time. Do we have time for this? Or?
I think I have to like leave in 4 minutes.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll do it next time. But that's a good idea. Actually, you should tell me next time. That we'll fix that. Make it so that they go to different checkpoints. They will not collide on the same. That's a very good idea.
Okay.
We'll do it tomorrow. Thank you for helping with this, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.